Hello and welcome back to another Dark House Wargaming Age of Sigmar game. Grudgebringers again. We're going to have the third game. If you've watched the other two, you'll see it's not going very well for us mercenary warband. But we will persevere, we will try. And as a witch-hunter-general here, will slay something evil at some point. It's got to happen, it's got to happen. So, you know the force by now. We've got 20 state troops, or free guild guard, whatever you want to call them. Sword and shields, but the shields are upstairs being painted. These are the free company models. I did really like those guys. I've got a unit of 40. I've got 2 units of 40, in fact. 10 handguns. 5 sequitors. And of course, as General Grudgebringer. And here we have the Flesh Eater Courts they will be fighting. I'm trying to get them painted up. I am not a good painter by any means. I've got an unsteady hand. I try my best. I don't think they look too bad at a distance. If I got close, you'd see how terrible they were. They're not all based up yet, there will still some square bases among them. So we've got 20 Crypt Ghouls, Arch Regent, or Arc Regent, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, and a Crypt Ghoul Courtier. They will use the Flesh Eater Courts book, because I do have it, so they will have a Deathless Minions, or whatever they call the equivalent, and things like that. So we'll be back once we've set up. And here we are all deployed. Yep, it's not looking too good for the Flesh Eaters straight out, but it is just a fun narrative game. As Grudgebringer guy here is trying to earn some coin to add to his forces. They've not been depleted yet, but I should be taking things off. But they got absolutely curb stomped both games. Please show us pity internets. Then we have the Courtier in the back. 20 Crypt Ghouls in front, and the Arch Regent hanging out on the side. We'll be going first. 1 to 3 Flesh Eaters, 4 to 6 Grudgebringers. And it's the Grudgebringers! Grudgebringers turn 1. Not much to do in his hero phase. So we'll just stock up that command point, and we'll get to moving. The handguns, I think you've guessed, are just going to sit there and pot shot them. If we don't win this fight, something wrong. Something wrong. We're back after moves. And here we are after movement turn 1. I think we've learnt us lessons from the troll campaign. Yeah, these guys ain't got any shooting really, so we're not that afraid of them. So we'll sit back. We'll take the same weaponry. So he's got the repeater handgun, which will have D3 shots. 2. 11 handgun shots going in. The 2 blue dice will be for the commander, who will only be missing on a 1. The sergeant, sorry, whatever you want to call it. And he missed, come on. They should be 4, but they got +1 for standing still. Or being more than 10. I forget, it's one of rules. And then 3's to wound. Not bad. 7 wounding hits. And the 1 rend will strip away their armour save. And looking through the Flesh Eater Courts book, is it the old one I've got? It must be. As they haven't got a Deathless Minion save of any kind. I can't see any special rules in it. I must be outdated. So I'll give them a Deathless Minions a 6. So that's only fair at least. So the save 1. 6 guys peeled off immediately. That's a good start. And we will attempt 1 charge with the state troops. I know we said we weren't going to. 10-inch charge, so we'd have to roll a 9. And they get +1 of course. No, failed it. And we'll save the command point. Sequitors aren't going to try. So that's the end of hero phase turn 1. They lost 6 guys, and I believe it's bravery 10. So they'll lose another 2. Not looking for a good start for the Flesh Eaters. I'm sure they'll be able to regenerate some with the ghasts. I hope so anyway. So, hero phase for the Crypties. He will roll 6 dice, and on 2 pluses will return 1 guy. So, 6 guys return. That's pretty good. So that's a hero phase about done. We'll get to moving. So the Flesh Eater Court's getting all up in the Grudgebringers business. Oh, charging. Definitely made it. Charging. We'll see where they get. And if there were room. Charging. No, definitely not made it. We'll get everybody in position. And with a 12-inch charge, they have really wrapped around the state troops. Going in hard on the left flank here. If they obliterate it, I'd say they've got a chance. And the crypt ghouls will be going first. 15 guys getting their attacks in. They're literally too shy of having an extra attack. Sorry, we're using the old Flesh Eater Corpse book. The different coloured dice will be for the hero, who gets a +1 to the wound rolls. 4 pluses, and we get to re-roll ones. That didn't go right well, did it? Right, we'll pick out the ones for the re-roll. Look at all those ones! Wow! Good rule. And the re-rolls for the ones. For another 4 hits. And forced to wound with the filthy claws. 3s on the blue dice. Which did matter. 4, 8, 10 wounding hits. 10 4+ saves. They don't have any rend. Well, it's a 5 up, but with +1 for sword and shield. Very good save. 2. Excellent. So we'll have 6 guys into the Archregent and 10 guys into the Crypt Ghouls. So force to hit. Not 3s cost us still more than 10, but less than 20. Force to wound. 2 wounding hits. He gets a 4+ armour and he fails 1, so he has taken a wound. And it was 11 attacks into the Crypt Ghouls, sorry. So 3s to hit. Not bad, only a couple of misses. And force to wound. Four wounding hits, 6s to live. And they make 2. Yeah, of course they do. Oh, and then a 6+ deathless minions. 0. So 2 will die. And the Regent will attack. 7 attacks. 3s to hit and 3s to wound with 1 rend. 3s to hit. And they're only 1 damage. 3s to wound. 3 wounds. And it does have a rend, so it'll be a 5 wound. Ah! Ha ha ha! Nice one. They're nowhere near the damage we thought they were going to be done. The bravery 5 -1 because of the previous failure. So they'll lose 1 more guy. And they can't fail. That's the end of turn 1. Hello, Miles. And we'll roll off for the turn 2. Oh no, Flesh Eaters get it. He will attempt his spell on a 7. And it'll plus D3 attacks. And he failed, which is what we really want. And he can heal up to 3 wounds in his phase, so he will just heal. 6 dice for every 2+, we can add another guy. And it's basically just going to fill the unit back up. Yep, it's just put the, exactly 4 guys back, so they are back up to 20, giving them 3 attacks each. And end of movements here. The Crypt Ghoul Courtier has just walked up. He's going to charge, and he's definitely in. So yeah, dogpile on the free company. Crypt Ghouls will be going first because they have 3 attacks each now. 3 attacks each, that's 45 attacks going in at the free company. Forced to hit, but they'll get to reroll 1s. The 3 red dice are for the Ghast Commander. We'll try and keep them all in. Yikes, I'll clean them up a bit, that's a lot of dice. Again, the reroll 1s coming in real handy. Those were 4s before I moved them. They were all hits before I moved them. For 4 more hits. And then it'll be force to wound. Force to wound, no rend. We'll clean them up. 11 wounding hits, I believe. So that's 11 saves at 4+. 11 4+ saves. Very good again. We've only failed 3. Excellent. So 8 attacks going in at the ghouls, at 6 at the Regent. So it'll still be 3s to hit. 1 miss. Force to wound. So 2 wounding hits on a 6+ save. None. A 6+ deathless minions. None. So that's 2 of those guys gone. 6 attacks into the Regent. 3s to hit. That's 4 hits. And force to wound. 2 wounding hits. He's got a 4+. He saved them both. He laughed them off. So it's just flesh eater coats to go now. Just the remaining flesh eaters to swing, the 2 heroes. So the Arch Regent first, 3s to hit. He's not doing very well. 3s to wound. So 3 wounding hits. And he has got a rend, so it becomes a 5. And that's 1 more guy down. And now the courtier. So he gets 2 sets of attacks, neither's got a rend. The first is 3 attacks, 3s and 3s. 2 hits. 2 wounding hits, 4 pluses. And the med both. And the second is 2 attacks, 4s to hit. 2 hits, 3s to wound. Both wounds. 4 pluses again. 0, so that's 2 more guys gone. So here we have the end of the combat phase, and we have lost 6 guys. So we're already D6 minus 1, and we're 1 down because of the game before. Yeah, not good. We'll use a command point from the first round to inspire them. We can't afford to lose any more guys. Going into Grudgebringers turn 2. So we have hero phase, not much to do. Shooting phase, we will definitely have something to do. But we're going to move and then we'll get to shooting. Shooting phase. We will take aim at the courtier with the 10 guns. He's only got 4 wounds and a 5 save. We'll try and get rid of him. D3. 1. That's not a good sign. 10 shots going in. Isn't +2 to the captain if he's using the repeater handgunner. So I've been doing that wrong. He should have been missing on 2s. 10 shots. 3 pluses to hit. Only 2 misses. That'd be great if we could just blast this guy off the board. 3s to wound. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. He requires 6s to live. 6s to live. He made 1, which isn't enough. Boom! 4 deathless minions. Don't get one. Yes! The first unit fatality for the Grudgebringers. It comes at the hands of the handgunners. Irony. His Baroque pistol into the crit balls. It'll do D3 damage at least. So 1 hit, and that's special to him. It's normally just 1. So I've put it on his war scroll. And it is 1 rend. D3. 3 damage. We'll get 3 deathless minions. None. He's blasted 3 on himself. That was a pretty good shooting phase for us. Charges. Now this is where we get our hopes up. Sequitors first. Yes, 7. That's exactly what we wanted. We'll get him in. But we've sort of blocked General Grudgebringer out. We've got a good chance of dropping the Arch Regent. Might as well try a long charge. No, definitely not. I don't think 7 will get it. No, not a chance. Not a chance. Alright, we'll be straight to the combat phase. We're going to go first with the Sequitors. Getting within an inch. So the commander will go onto the Crypt Ghouls, and the 4 guys will go onto the Arch Regent. We'll be re-rolling failed misses, not saves this turn. Attacks into the Regent first. 3s, and the blue dice are for the mauls. 1 miss. And still a miss. 3s to wound. Are we just about to obliterate this guy? I do severely hope so. So he has a 4+ on these. He failed all 3. 5+ on these. He needs to pass. Boom! So 6, 9 damage. Deathless minions. And he only made 1, so that's 8 wounds. I think he has 7. Splat! That's the heroes gone. Excellent. No more re-rolling 1s for these guys. No more regenerating for these guys. We'll pile them in. It's their attack. It's starting to look good. Can you hear the joy in my voice? And 12 crit ghouls going in, so that's 24 attacks. 4s to hit. No re-rolling 1s this time. We'll clean it up. 11 hits. Slightly below statistics, but hey. I think they've lost now. 4 to wound. 4 wounding hits. Not good. And the save too. So 2 guys go down. So 9 guys attacking back, 10 including champion. 4s now. Didn't really matter. 1 dice it mattered. And then 4s again. 1 wound. 2 shots at... No, just a 6+ save. No deathless. Oh, and the medic. So, that's the end of the combat phase. But we will use a command ability to make a unit attack again. And we'll go with the Sequitors because the reroll hits. We'll pile them in and attack again. So, 1 grand hammer. And 2 regular guys, but 1 is a commander, so an extra attack there. 2 blues for the commander, and we're still re-rolling fails. It's the same turn. Not bad, not bad. So that will be 4 damage, and they'll get 6 up save against these. 9 damage total, and 7 damage. 7 damage total, and no deathless minions. So they've lost 7 or 8 this turn, I forget which. But it will matter. I think it was 8. So another 3 will disperse. I think it's safe to call this game, isn't it? And on a 2 or more... No, this hang around. It's all coming up, Grudgebringers. Roll off for the start of turn 3. Crypties. And they can't really do anything, so I'll just get straight to the combat phase. All going at the state troops. 8 attacks, the red ones are for the commander, so he gets +1 to his wounding rolls. So he'll need 3s. And he got them both. 4+ armors. And I think at that, we should call it a day. So they are going to get smushed. Thank you for joining us. We'll get us lined up and pick which unit will get an upgrade, or if we'll roll on the table and see if we'll get a new one. Which do you think I should do? I think we'll go for an upgrade for the state troops. So we're taking a Free Cities follower upgrade in the Path to Glory table. A 2. And look at that, it's made them Blade Masters. So we will, while there's a full unit of 20, we will +3 to our hit rolls. Missing on 1s. That is quite nice. And I hope you can join us again for the next game, where I'll be adding some flayers maybe.